welcome back to OMG 123. It's resuming the Zootopia Part 2, and let's get started with the story. And she goed on the train, and then she looked at the beautiful things. And once he was on the train, she saw rainforests, the Arctic, and a desert. And once he got there, it was a big town, or something like a town. And it was so beautiful. And she go to the hotel she was staying in. And then she go to the next day when she woke up, of course. She go to the school, the police officer thing, and yeah. And so her duty was parking not parking, but putting tickets on cars. And the chief Bogo said 100 tickets, but he did 200 tickets. And yeah, cool, right? And then she saw that there was a wolf, a fox, and he had a son, and his son wanted to be an elephant when he grew up. But when he was in the store, the elephant didn't let him get a jumbo pop. It was a big treat for an elephant. And the elephant said, "We will not serve you." And Judy Hopps, that was the bunny, she told the elephants a little bit, talking about how did they scoop their ice creams and stuff like that. And so she asked if they please could get a jumbo pop. And then he said, "Fine, $15." He said that. And he was kind, and that's good to be kind. But the fox forgot his wallet. And then he said, "Worst birthday ever, I think." And it was not the worst birthday ever, because Judy Hopps, that was a buddy, I already told you that, she gave him the $50 kind. And so the fox said, "Thank you. I can't give you back. Should I give you like $2 or something?" And then he said, "No." And she talked how she was feeling about that. And so yeah. And then the next day when she comes back, or not like the next day, she was parking more tickets. And she saw the little kid who wanted to be an elephant, or let's say son. And they were doing stuff that she didn't really know what they were doing, and they were making popsicles. Cool. And so they just put them in, and then they made liquid. And then the next place, they go to the cold, icy place to put. The little baby was putting sticks, and the daddy was filling them in. And so then the next thing, he gave them out, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and yeah. And so then he was gonna eat a gumbo pop, and he separated the money for half for the baby and half for him. And then the baby drove away in the car. And he said, bye-bye. And then, then Judy Hopps said, what were you doing? And they talked about that stuff. And then he said, you are just a dumb little rabbit. And that's mean. So don't do that. And then she got stuck into cement, and then she said she got out, but then she got a little snack, but she didn't want it, so she put it in the trash can. And then she got a little sleep, and then she goed to sleep, and then when the next day, she was so slow. Everybody said she wanted to get her die or like do something that. And one little girl said, my mom wished you were dead. And not nice, so don't do that either. And so, so she told the fox to help her. Before she got help, she actually she banged her head on her steering wheel like this. I am a real cop. I am a real cop. And that's what she said when she was banging her head. And so, yeah. And so, that was like she wanted to do stuff else. And then a pig that said to her, somebody robbed my bank. And no, not a bank, it's robbed my store. And then she jumped after it. And then she got it, but the chief Bogo was sad because he told you. And then then she went back, she talked with the chief, and he said, you're grounded. Not like grounded. You're out of the job. And then he said, what? And then they talked about that. And then Miss Otterton, she's a white wife of one of the animals that was missing. I didn't tell you that in the beginning. So yeah. And so yeah. And then